Imagine a world where the lifeline of an entire nation is threatened by a single decision. Picture the vast landscapes of Canada, rich with oil, suddenly cut off from its biggest consumer, the United States. What if the very pipelines that have fueled prosperity for decades became the battleground for a high-stakes trade war? Today, we're diving into the escalating trade tensions between the US and Canada, where President Trump's tariff threats have led to a potential showdown over oil. Who's really bluffing, Canada or Trump? Let's find out. To understand the current situation, we need to look at the history of the trade relationship between the US and Canada. For decades, these two countries have enjoyed a mutually beneficial trade partnership, with oil being a significant component. Canada's oil exports to the US have been facilitated by a complex network of pipelines that crisscross the border, ensuring a steady flow of crude oil to refineries on both sides. However, this interconnectedness also means that any disruption in the flow of oil can have far-reaching consequences for both countries. The recent threats from President Trump to impose a 25% tariff on Canadian goods have added a new layer of complexity to this already intricate relationship. President Trump's tariff threats have created a whirlwind of confusion and uncertainty. One minute he's imposing massive tariffs on Canada and Mexico, then they're delayed, then they're back on again. This on-again, off-again drama has left many wondering what the future holds for the US-Canada trade relationship. Trump's broadest threat is a 25% tariff on virtually everything, with a smaller tariff on oil. This has caused significant concern among Canadian officials and businesses who are scrambling to understand the potential impact on their economy. In response to these threats, there have been discussions in Canada about potentially stopping the flow of oil to the US. While this might seem like a powerful move, it comes with significant economic costs for Canada. Most of Canada's crude oil is transported through pipelines that pass through the US, making it challenging to find alternative routes for export. Blocking the flow of oil to the US could disrupt crude supply to refineries in Canada's east, as the pipelines pass through US territory. This interconnectedness means that any action taken by Canada could also have unintended consequences for its own economy. So, what are the potential outcomes of this trade war? On one hand, Canada has significant leverage due to its oil exports to the US. However, this interconnectedness also means that any disruption in the flow of oil could have negative consequences for both countries. Experts suggest that the best long-term solution for Canada is to develop pipelines that do not pass through US territory. This would reduce their dependence on the US market and provide more stability in the face of future trade disputes. To get a better understanding of the situation, we spoke to several experts in the field. Trade analyst Gary Huffbauer describes Trump's strategy as creating chaos, which he believes is a deliberate tactic to gain leverage in trade negotiations. Meanwhile, oil market analyst Rory Johnston highlights the challenges Canada faces due to its dependence on the US market. Trump's tariff threats are designed to create uncertainty and force other countries to make concessions. It's a high-stakes game of poker, and it's unclear who will come out on top. Canada's interconnected pipeline infrastructure means that any disruption in the flow of oil could have significant economic consequences. Developing alternative routes for oil export is crucial for Canada's long-term stability. In conclusion, the trade war between the US and Canada is a complex and high-stakes situation. With both countries heavily reliant on each other for oil trade, any disruption could have far-reaching consequences. As the situation continues to unfold, it's essential to stay informed and understand the potential impact on both economies. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more updates on this and other important topics, and don't forget to share your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. Until next time, stay informed and stay